Hey guys, what's good? It's me, Caleb, or Namikazyy, and looking back at today's story time, I find it pretty hilarious. I think you're really gonna enjoy it. If you do, drop a like, and yeah, let's jump into it. So, today's story time takes place back in my 8th grade year of middle school. It started off as a pretty normal day. I woke up, took a shower, got ready for school, and as I'm leaving my house, my friend texts me saying, "Hey, trying to hang out today? I'm really not feeling school." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm down." Because it was a half day and I didn't really have any work to do that day anyways, so why not? And instead of hopping on the school bus that day, I just hopped on the city bus. And once I got to my friend's house, we just chilled, played some video games for a little bit, just having some fun, but we got bored pretty quickly. We had a good idea to take the city bus, go to the rec center, play some basketball, and we were gonna run games. And yeah, me and my friend though were idiots and forgot that all the kids were in school. So we had the courts all to ourselves for a little bit, which was I guess was cool. We got some practice in and reserved a spot for the court for the first game because there was a high school right across the street. They were gonna get out soon, and we knew that the second that school ended, it was just gonna be flooded with kids trying to play, and that's exactly what happens. So school ends, these kids come in, and neither my friend have seen them before, and they just start yelling at us, basically saying, "Get off the court, that they're playing, we can go watch," and just being disrespectful. And neither my friend, me or my friend like that, so we just straight up told them, like, "Yo, like, don't talk to us like that. Like, if you want to play us for the court, that's cool." And they're like, "All right, let's go." And yeah, so yeah, we just set up a 5-on-5 game. They already had their five, and it was me, my friend, his older brother who just got off school that was across the street, and his two friends. So I was pretty excited because I knew this was going to be a really good game. It's going to be a really good competition because everyone's going to try real hard. So the game like quickly gets really physical, and everyone's making comments and playing the body really well. And I was getting really frustrated myself because towards the end of the game, the guy that's guarding me basically is just tripping me, grabbing my arm, playing so dirty, doing all that stuff you shouldn't do in basketball, especially a pickup basketball game. And yeah, I towards the end I was getting pretty frustrated, and I start calling him little body and little boy and all this little stuff just to get him mad. And he was getting super mad, and I could tell because he didn't make a single basket the rest of the game. And he was really getting mad because I'm only like 5'1", maybe in middle school, and he was like he was a high schooler, and he's like 5'10", and he was getting real frustrated. Didn't like that I was saying that. I was calling him little boy, little body, but he couldn't really do anything because he wasn't making any buckets, and I was. And so yeah, towards the end of the game, I think it was like the second last shot to win the game. I go up for a layup, and this man shoves me in the back, and I slam my face on the bleachers. I just like roll a couple feet, and this guy like completely just shoved me in the back and like pick up basketball game, and I'm super frustrated. I'm like super mad. I get up immediately, and I'm like, "Bro, what the hell are you doing? Like, you're a pussy, cheap shot," like saying all this stuff. I try to like go up and shove him, but like my friend just starts holding me back. His friends start holding him back. We're trying to get at each other. And all of our friends, like both teams, kind of just start saying like, "Hey guys, PR, 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 PR. Be careful, be careful." Like that just means park ranger. Like if the park ranger sees you fighting at all, he's gonna kick you out, and you're done for basketball. You're probably gonna get banned and not ever coming back in because they don't want to see anyone fighting. So everyone knows that you don't fight at the rec. You go and you take it out in the back. So me and the guy that were beefing, basically said, "All right, well, I'll see you in the back after it closes." And he was like, "All right, yeah, I'll see you then." So yeah, me and him basically, like, I was just normally, like, you're only supposed to fight, of course, self-defense and when you have to. But I had so much anger in that day that that guy just like annoyed me so much for that point where I just felt like it was necessary to fight, I guess. So yeah, me and my friends didn't even end up finishing that game. You know, you could say that we lost because we quit, but we also had more points towards the end, so you could also say we win. I don't really care. But yeah, we just played 2-on-2s and 2-on-3s on the little side hoop. We had a pretty fun time. And as the rec closes, they leave. I'm a little like behind. They already went home. I was gonna take the bus to my house. I'm packing up, and one of their guys basically just is telling me as I'm about to walk up and leave, "Hey, you better be there. Like if you're not there, trust me, you're gonna regret it." I'm like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna be there." Saying all this stuff, kind of talking. He's like, "Oh, well, we'll see." And like as I go out and I like about like a couple minutes later after I use the restroom and all that stuff, I walk out and I just see like 6 or 7 of them in the front waiting for me, and I just like get this weird feeling. I get pretty nervous, honestly. I'm like, oh man, like why are all these guys waiting out there for me? Like that's just not. It just didn't feel right. And I was also pretty nervous because my friends already left, you know. So I was all by myself, and he had all his friends. So I was thinking, even if I start winning, then his friends could just easily start like jumping me. And then I was right. Luckily, this guy that was on their team, he was like, "Hey, bro, I'm just warning you. Do not go out there. You're gonna regret it. They're gonna jump you." I was like, "Are you serious? Like you're not joking with me or anything?" He's like, "No, bro. Like I would hate to see you get hurt." Like I was like, "Yeah, bro. Thanks, basically, because that guy saved me. Shout out to him." And so I kind of just like start thinking, I'm like, "Bro, what should I do? Like what should I do?" Like a million different ideas come up in my head, and basically I just peek out the door one more time to like see if they're still in there, if they're looking for me. And I just like, well, not out the door, I peek like through the hallway at these glass window doors that they have, whatever. And then I just make eye contact with the group, and they all see me. And then they start like walking towards me because like they know the wreck's about to close soon, and they don't want me to like dip. That is the only exit door, but they don't want me to leave. And they kind of like start walking towards me, and then I start like walking away, and they start getting a little faster, and then I start getting a little faster, and eventually I'm just start sprinting, and these guys are sprinting, chasing after me, and I'm like just thinking in my head like, oh shit, like I'm gonna get jumped for the first time, like I was so scared. I was thinking like this is gonna be it. Like I don't know what I was thinking. I was scared. I was scared little eighth grader, and I'm running from these guys, and like there's not tons of places to hide. I'm trying. That's all I'm thinking I'm doing. I'm thinking like let's hide. Like that's all I was trying to do. And then I like get to a point where it's kind of like a dead end. I see the girls' locker room, the boys' locker room, and I was kind of like leaning towards the girls' locker room because of course they wouldn't think I'd pick that. So I was like 1 second away from going in the girls' locker room. A girl walks out of there, and then I was like, no, I can't do that. I don't want to get myself in more trouble than I already could be in. And then I just like try to open these doors that lead to the water park, and they're always locked. So I didn't even think they would work, but I got lucky that day, and somehow they worked. So I pushed open the water park doors. I see them start chasing me. They're probably like 30 feet away from me, so I do have like a good amount of leverage, or leverage. What am I talking about? But I do have a good amount of space. I start running. I just turn like left, hard like cut left, jump the fence, and I didn't know where they went from there. I just started sprinting, and I just straight on like went down to a ditch, went through the other side of the neighborhood, sprinted for like another 5 minutes. I didn't even know where they went. I didn't see them at all after that. But that's basically I escaped, and you can call me a pussy if you want. I don't care. I'm not getting jumped. Um, Moral of the story: don't get jumped. Yeah, don't ever like instigate. You don't know who you're messing with. Um, it's stupid that I almost got jumped over basketball anyways, but this was like a worser part of the neighborhood anyways, so I guess it makes sense. That's kind of how things go over there. But yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you guys would leave a like if you like the video, leave a comment of what you guys want to see, like gameplay wise, and yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.